Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your girl Tanya Lady T, and this is another edition of Lady T Sensations, sushi and watermelon style. Yes, where did I get the idea from? Who else? Who other than Mr. Tyler Ramey? And I think he got it from Donna's Journey channel. So if y'all are not familiar with Tyler Ramey, but of course you got to be, and Miss Donna's Journey, love y'all both. I think I was watching Tyler's video, and he said that Donna's Journey gave, she had did a video on eating sushi and watermelon. So I was like, you know what? I love watermelon. I love me some sushi. Let's do it. Anyway, I'm going to sing the TheFlavaTrain song live, if you will. Get on the flavor train. Get on the flavor train. Get on the flavor train. Get on the flavor train with your girl, Lady T. Ooh, yeah. What's up, y'all? Y'all already know. Get on board. The tickets are free. Anyway, let's get to praying. Thank you, most gracious and heavenly Father, for the food I'm about to receive, for the nourishment of my body, for Christ's sake. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. All right, y'all. Y'all know what it do. I'm tired, and we're finna eat, and we're about to do it. Now, of course, again, thank you to one of my viewers who sent me chopsticks for dummies. This is the watermelon that I got from Aldi's, and y'all, I am so upset I didn't grab more. This watermelon is so sweet. All right, and I told y'all I keep my little packets from my spicy noodles. So I'm gonna put some in here. And where is my, hold that thought, I gotta go get the what? The soy sauce. And again, I got my yams out of summertime. Who cares? It's too hot to be cute. But I'm still cute. Probably gonna use up the rest of this. I like the sound. And y'all, I went to Harris Teeter. I was showing everybody on my vlog channel. Y'all, I have got to try this with some coffee. Stay tuned. Yes, this is broche to share. It's with chocolate chips, and it's got vanilla. It's a bread from France. And I thought, you know, I got to try it. Anyway, nothing be running my mouth. And of course, I got Big Bubba, Big Bubba on the flavor train. Ice water. And I'm just going to skeet a little bit in there. Just a, yeah, there we go. That's enough. And see, I saved this little pack and put these bad boys in a Ziploc bag. You can season them with chicken, just anything. Mix that in. Get a little hot kick. And then with that watermelon, that sweetness of that water. Yeah, y'all don't want to talk about it. Y'all don't want to talk about it. Yes. And I brought my fork just in case, you know. Just in case. Just in case of emergency, you know. Use in case of emergency. Alright. Let me go ahead on and get one of these bad boys. And this is a yummy roll. Spicy yummy roll. And this right here is the California roll. So good. Yes, y'all, that tastes good together. Together. That hot and salty mixed in with that sweet. I'm telling y'all, I am so upset I didn't get more. And they want but $3.15 for them watermelons. Are you kidding me? Mmm. I've been doing my portion control back on that. And then in the evening, I just eat a regular meal. Oh my, that's so good. It's crispy and sweet. Oh, I don't know what it is about them crispy onions on that thing. They got like a glaze on it, some type of sweet glaze. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, even though the sound of it is not atrocious. If you say it loud enough, it's blah, 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 blah. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. I'm the lily, I'm the lie. I'm telling y'all. Telling you. Oh, I'm telling you, these chopsticks are the best, honey. You have a grip on it. Thank you, Donna, and thank you, Tyler. I would have never thought to put this together. There's just certain types of food your mind mentally have to be prepared to group them together to eat. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know what I'm saying. I mean, you know, your mind, like, you know, French fries go with hamburgers. Right? So if you try to psychologically tell yourself, well, you know what? Scrambled eggs in a hamburger, well, why not? So those are the things, you know, that you just got to let your mind, free your mind from saying, no, they don't go together. This really, really is good together like this. Today's word is together. I said this watermelon and this sushi goes together. Can we say it together? Yes, y'all. Girl. Oh, y'all, I do need. Let's talk. We at the dinner table. Y'all, I was watching Good Morning America. And they've had some really good segments on. Well, one of the segments was on one day this week. I can't remember which day. It's on a Wednesday, but still. Tips on how to get a promotion. Well, this morning they were talking about, or was it yesterday morning? I can't. One day this week. They gave you tips on how to approach your boss to get a raise. And some of this information I knew because I've had to do it and I was very successful at it. Matter of fact, I've done it both. I've done it both by via being promoted and via, you know, stating my case. But anyway, just so y'all, again, we can hee hee ha ha and all that kind of stuff. But, you know, helping people know what to do, how to say, how to approach it, what tact to use. And anyway, in one of the segments, two women went in, and the two of the people on the Shark Tank, two of the billionaires that's on that show, they happen to be the ones who was their audience, if you will, on how to approach your boss, on tips on how to get a raise. Well, this one woman, she was a nurse. Some of y'all may have seen this. Oh my God, it's so good. I know y'all saying, dip that watermelon in that soy sauce. Dip that watermelon in that soy sauce. That's for y'all out there. Some of y'all saying, why won't she dip it? Okay, I'm dipping it. Not for me. I like to do it separately. I don't want, this got to be dipped, not in the watermelon. But you know, I had to do it. Anyway, the lady, she was a nurse. So she approaches, you know, approaches them and says, you know, she had not had a raise in 5 years. Okay. So when she approached them, you know, she you know, said, you know, for the past 5 years, I have not received a raise. So she said, I'm asking for a 30 to 40% pay increase. So, you know, I can't think of the guy's name right now. It escapes me. But one of the guys on the Shark Tank, he said, hold on, wait a minute. 34 to 40%? He said, you know, first of all, that's just too high. And I know what she was doing. She was accounting for those 5 years she didn't get no raise. You know? But he was like, no. And I knew this just from business. When you're approaching your boss or whoever, hold the keys, you know, for you to get a raise, a safe range is anywhere between 10 to 15%. Now, with that being said, you have to present to your boss things that you've done, implemented, put in place that's helped to make the company work more efficiently, whether it's your department or as a company as a whole. How you've, you know, outside of the norm. In other words, you can't go in there and say, okay, I need a raise because my man left me and now I got to pay all the bills. Now, I'm not trying to be funny because sometimes that's a real issue for people. It happened to me when I left the relationship, and that was 60 grand going out of my household. But unless you're working for a private business, let's say it's a mom and pop type business, and you know the people, and you falling on hard time because of whatever, your man left, your boo thing left, your husband left. Now you gotta fight, you gotta, you know, work more hours or whatever the case may be to feed your mouths in your house. Whatever. I'm just, you know, there's always circumstances, but I'm just saying, the folks like me that work for corporate America, and you got to go in and work a job or any job. It don't necessarily have to be corporate, but you work a job. You also have to be able to bring to the table by way of a proposal. You got to write it up, show the comparisons, find out the different companies that are comparable to what you do, and show that, you know, hey, this is our biggest competitor, and based on their salaries are higher than mine. I'm in the same business. My department profited, I don't know, $200 million more than their company, but their manager make more than me, and I'm pretty much handling this business. So whatever the, you know, like I said, you got to be able to show that you are saving the company money, that you have implemented some programs, you have gone out and about and talked to inner departments to say, hey, this is what we can do to make things more efficient, run more smoothly. We put things in place that are more cost effective. We ain't just throwing money out the door. And then there again, there's one of them situations too now. Don't be one of those people that's always asking for a raise, even though you're faithful, you come to work every day. But wait a minute, you causing a lot of mistakes to happen, and costly mistakes. So that $10,000-$15,000 mistake that you occurred, yeah. So, you know, again, you have to show that this 10 to 15% raise is warranted, you know. So anyway, I knew all of that, but again, I knew what that woman was doing. She was trying to compensate. She was trying to account for them all them 5 years she didn't get a raise. So now she's asking for that 30 for that, you know. She's almost asking for a back retroactive pay. But anyway, and that's why I said, you know, sometimes I've talked about on here, sometimes, you know, young people and old people don't always shy away from saying, it ain't my job. Hey, you might be cutting yourself off from getting a good raise, because all that kind of stuff documented. So at least when you approach your boss and you ask for a 10-15% raise, you got something to back it up. You know? Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Or show where you help to make the company more money, you know. It's a good thing to keep expenses down, of course, but also be able to show, hey, and this is where I made my company more money. Let's say you're a person that's in charge of membership, getting people being members of something, whether it's at Sam's Club, at the local grocery store, and because of your personality, hey, look, I'm signing up 4 or 5 members to join this conglomerate. That means real dollars coming in every month for membership, or whatever the case may be. That kind of stuff, document that kind of stuff. So whenever, you know, and most companies, hopefully they got some stuff in place that helps keep track of that kind of stuff. But then at raise time, you know, they giving you 3 peanuts in an airbag. You know, and you be like, well, wait a minute, I caused the last drive we had. I signed up 100 members, and them same 100 members are still members after a year. That's real dollars that boost this company's bottom line. So, like I said, if you don't look at yourself as valuable, if you don't sell yourself, then nobody else is going to buy. They just going to, you know. But anyway, just some little tips. And trust me, believe, I've been in a position where I've had to write many proposals to better things at my company. Matter of fact, I got to write another one here soon to help better put a procedure in place where we ain't just blowing money. And see, stuff like that is measurable for them to see. Because I'm going to be honest with you, and this is not throwing off on anybody in any way, shape, or form. And this could be applied to women. But most men, let me tell you something. Most men up there that's at the top, they want to see it on paper. You can talk and be emotional all you want to as a woman. And I'm not saying that men ain't emotional, because there's some emotional men. But women who are emotional, look, one thing I love about my boss, he's an awesome mentor. But I also have to know what my boss expects. So he ain't got to continue to come to me and ask me for it. I can anticipate what he wants to see, what he needs to see. Excuse me. I have a manager and a VP, and I work very closely with him. Our VP over everything is a male. And then I have a manager over me. She's a female. Both of them are awesome. But my boss, I have to anticipate what he wants. So if I go to him with something, a problem, a situation, I also have on the side, okay, here's where, based on my expertise, based on me looking at this stuff every day, this is what I recommend for a solution. So I'm not just always going to him with a problem. I try to also anticipate him saying, okay, well, Tanya, what do you foresee we could do to solve it? Boom, I've already got it for him. And then if it's something way, way above my head, then I will go to him and say, look, this is a situation. What are you willing to okay to make this problem go away, or whatever the situation is? So, you know, knowing and being able to anticipate what your boss wants. Because like I said, one thing I can do, I can go to him and be emotional and do all that stuff, kind of stuff. I'm just going to be telling you. And there's a lot of women like that. They don't want to hear all that. You can be emotional. They want to see real numbers on the paper. They show me, don't tell me about the labor pains. Show me the baby. And that's how most men are, Oh, I done rip that all up to pieces. And my boss was saying, and I've had to learn this over the years. I've been working for him now, going on 19 years. I want to help you. I want to see what we can do to make it better. But you bringing me emotion. I can't do nothing with that. So tell me what it is that you need me to fix or look at or whatever. He said, I can't do nothing with emotion. Tell me something I can do with actionable. And that's been one of the biggest lessons I've learned. Because we women, when we're talking and communicating, we just want to be heard. But then with everything we want somebody to hear, okay, what do you want me to do with that? What's actionable? And a lot of men, businessmen, and men in general, That's what they're thinking. They hear you crying. Okay, well, what do you want me to do about it? You just crying. And a lot of times we women want men to be able to sit back and say, well, you should know what to do. And some men will come back and say, well, look, I ain't no mind reader now. So, anyway. I'm just talking, y'all. And I'm just talking a little bit about my experience. And things I had to learn that I'm still learning and learned along the way. And I guess that's why I have such an awesome working relationship with both my bosses, because I remove the thinking process from them. They don't have to think about what I'm over. They know it's going to get done. And that's why when it's raise time, unless something just totally goes wrong to the left company wide, I don't never have to sit back. And this is nothing bragging, because it's nobody but the Lord that helps Tanya. But I don't ever have to sit back and wonder why come I didn't get a certain percentage. No. Like I said, unless something just terribly goes wrong in the market and everything just went sky high and they couldn't do a raise. Y'all, this has been so good. Thank you, Tyler and Donna, for this suggestion. Yes. Oh, that's so good. That's like a good back scratch. But yeah, y'all. If anybody watching me right here now and need a job, looking for a job, just remember, show your value. Show your value. And be willing to go the little extra miles every once in a while, so you can have that in your repertoire. So when it does come to raise or promotion time, you know. And I understand some people get looked over. I've been looked over in my working career. And it don't feel good. But you have to just trust and believe that God's got something better. I think about now, if I had got mad 15, 16 some years ago because I got overlooked for something, I think about, man, if I had left the company and got mad, I wouldn't be where I am now. And I'm going to tell you, I tell the Lord, thank you. I lift my bosses up every day and just thank God. I got some awesome bosses. We work well together. They understand me. They don't have their foot on my neck. I have a lot of flexibility. They trust me. I'm at a point now in my life, you know, I can work remote from home. I mean, that's just a blessing, you know. It just really is. Anyway, just wanted to share that, y'all. Oh my God, this is so good. Ooh, Just did it, y'all. But yeah, we're gonna have to. I might do a 5 or 6 minute quick video in the morning. Man, that looks good. And I'm not a real big bread eater. Like, you know, I have to have bread with everything. But now this looks good. Y'all need to let me know, have y'all ever tried this? I mean, are you kidding me? It got John Brown chocolate chips in it and vanilla. Alright, y'all. I'm about to shut it down. Shut it down. Oh, yes. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Anyway, y'all, please thumbs up this video. Share, like, comment. I love y'all so much for your continued support, y'all. We've made it and surpassed 20,000 subs. Love it, love it, love it. Let's keep on increase the views. But anyway, thank y'all so much for stopping on the Flavor Train, because what? Flavor is where it's at. Y'all have an awesome night.